We're now ready to begin video 2 of lesson 3 in chapter 10, finding the geometric means. Let's take a look at just having one mean in between two numbers. If we look at the number of steps we have to go, notice that there are 2 steps. So we multiply by the ratio and by the ratio again. And what I have to get is a total multiplication of 25. Okay. So that means I have 25. And I have to multiply by the same thing twice, so I'm going to look for the square root. The square root of 25 is 5. So that should equal my common ratio. To check, we see 2 times 5 is 10, and 10 times 5 is 50. So we were able to find the one geometric mean. Now, it just so happens that when we look at the geometric mean and we want to know the middle term, we can use something called a proportion. 2 is to the middle term, as the middle term is to 50. And when you write this as a proportion, you have m squared equals 100, or m equals the square root of 100, which gives us the middle term in one step. This is known as finding the geometric mean of 2 numbers. And that is done this way. The geometric mean of 2 numbers is equal to the square root of a times b. And that's a nice shortcut if I only have one number in between. However, what happens if we have multiple numbers in between? Let's look at this sequence. Now I have more than one mean to find. But again, I'm going to do what I did before. Let's count the number of jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 jumps. And we have to get a total multiplication. And this would be 768 divided by 3. And that would tell me what's left that I had to multiply, and that's 256. So I have to have 4 jumps that make 256. So that would be the 4th root of 256, which is the number 4. Now that I've found the common ratio, I can multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. 48 times 4 is 192, and 192 times 4 is 768. To find the means when we have multiple jumps follows these steps. Number 1, divide the last number by the first number. Notice we did that here with 768 divided by 3. Number 2, count the jumps. In this case, that was 4. Number 3, use roots, putting the jumps as the root number and the last over first as the number under the radical sign. And this will give you the common ratio. And then step 4, use the common ratio to complete the missing terms. Remember, I say in mathematics, don't try and always memorize a specific problem. You need to memorize the process of how you find the answer to a solution. From now on, I will include the process that we come to in each video.